Going 5 to 10 yards down and back with all these stretches. Deep squat inchworm with the push-up, okay? So you guys are gonna start feet hip width apart, or shoulder width apart, I should say. Reach for the toes, pull yourself down into a squat. From there, you're gonna rock forward, go into a push-up, okay, and then inchworm back. Okay, reset every time, feet shoulder width apart. Toes, butt down, rock forward, push up, inch. All right, guys, next exercise. We have this one called the sprinter's lunge. You're gonna start with one knee up, opposite hand, opposite foot. You're gonna switch your arms and foot into a single leg RDL, and then you're gonna swing through into a lunge. Okay, from there, back to the starting position. Switch the arms, knees up, swing that leg back, single leg RDL, swing through, lunge. Same thing, other side. Up, back. All right, guys, now that we're on our feet, all of these drills are gonna be 5 to 10 yards down and back. Okay, I'm gonna demo 3 to 4 for you guys. You guys set out 5 to 10 yards, you're going there and back. All right, guys, next stretch. We have a quad pull into a forward lunge with a rotation. Okay, so this is what it looks like. Quad pull, forward lunge, rotate, alternating sides. All right, guys, next exercise. We have a side lunge with a rotation. You're gonna reach towards that front leg, back towards the back hip, and then we're gonna pivot off that leg. Front calf, back calf, pivot. All right, guys, next exercise, pretty simple. We're gonna go forward A skip, okay? So you're taking that marching pattern, okay? You're gonna march just like that. So knees at 90 degrees, toes at 90 degrees, and then we're just gonna have the skipping pattern, okay? So, okay, so here we go. All right, guys, you're gonna repeat that 2 more times on your own, so total 3 reps, forward A skips. Now we're gonna go into lateral A skips, okay? So the skip pattern's the same, you're just gonna have to drive off this back leg a little bit more. That's the biggest difference. We're pushing sideways rather than forward. So I'm right here. All right, guys, I'm gonna demo on the other side for you. Regardless of how you do it, just make sure that you're doing 2 ways facing one way, 2 ways facing the other way, or 2 ways right, 2 ways left. All right, guys, that is the rest of your warm-up. You guys should be ready to go. We're now going into starts and jumps.
All right, guys, here we go. We got our jump section. We are going to start jumps today with a lot of ankle series. Okay, then we'll move up to some jumps that are a little bit bigger and broader of our jump. But we want to start with just movement really from the lower leg. And we've done some of these before. Okay, so it's going to look like this. The first one is forward. It's not that far, so I'm about 7-8 yards that I'm going to go. And it's the repetitive pogo jumps. my arms to drive up. This is what it looks like going forward. All right, hey, so good job on that forward pogo jump. You're gonna do 2 more reps, same thing. So it's 3 total reps, that pogo going forward. Okay, so then pause the video, rejoin me for the next series. All right, here we go, next one. Same idea, but backwards. It's a little bit more challenging for people when they do this one, even though in your head it's like, oh, it's the same exercise. Not really. So I'm on the ball of my foot and I'm trying to pop backwards under control. All right, the cool thing is you'll feel it a little bit more on that power pad, like that ball of the foot area. That's what we want, okay? Here's what it looks like, same distance. Hey, good job on the backwards pogo. You're gonna do 2 more reps. So again, that's 3 total reps. You're going that backwards pogo jump, pause it, and then rejoin me for the next series of jumps. All right, here we go. Next one in the sequence. It's going to be sideways pogos. Okay, so it's a 3-part sequence. We already went forward. We went backwards. Now we're going to go sideways, still popping off the ball of the foot. Heel does not hit the ground. Okay, so this is what it looks like. Same distance, right? About 7 to 8 yards, many as you can. Hey, good work on the sideways pogos. You're gonna do 1 more that direction. So that's 2 reps. Go the other direction, 2 reps. Okay, so it's 2 reps right, 2 reps on the left side. Pause it, rejoin me on the next series of jumps. Hey, good work on those series of jumps that really focus on that lower leg, which is super important for our field and court sport athletes. But we're also gonna do some bounding now. So a lot of you've done this before. You're gonna really jump and explode one leg, then the next, then the next. It's almost like you're marching and skipping in the air, but you're exploding off the ground. Okay, so I'll show you what it looks like, and I'm gonna go about 10 to 15 yards. Meaning you can get in that 10 to 15 yards. Here we go. Hey, good work on that rep. You're gonna do another rep of bounding. Let's see if we can emphasize that switching of the legs in the air. Switch, switch. Okay, so be that explosive switching action backwards into the ground, punching your foot. Okay, so here's what it looks like again. Good job on these reps on the bounds. You're gonna do 4 total reps though. Okay, so every time, take your time walking back so you get full effort on the bound. It should be hard because it's an explosive switching action with your legs. Okay, so 4 total reps, and then that's it for jump series for today. All right, here we go. We have the speed session today. What we're gonna do is we're gonna build on what we've done in the past with some of the wall drills. So just a reminder, on the wall drill forward, or the linear wall drill, I was emphasizing, boom, switching the legs, switch the legs, switch the legs. That's what we emphasized the first time. Now, switch the legs, we've done that. Now let's also see if we can be on that ball of the foot. Yeah, I don't want to let my heel drop to the ground. So that's one of the main things that we're going to layer on or add today. You're still going to do switches for each leg, but I don't want to see anybody dropping that back heel towards the ground. Okay, this is what it looks like. Hey, good work on those wall switches. Again, emphasize being on that ball of the foot. You're gonna do 3 sets total, right? I switched 4 legs. 1, 2, 3, 4. That was 1 set, 3 total sets. And then you're gonna join me on the next part of the speed development. All right, here we go. Next speed drill, we're gonna have half kneeling starts. We've done these a couple times before. Let's just build on it, make them more efficient, get better at the exercise. So I'm gonna be on a line. I'll pick this white line for me. Opposite foot is gonna go right by my knee, okay? So when it's right by my knee, all I'm trying to do is put the weight on the ball of the foot. My heel's off the ground. And all we're gonna work on this one is drop and drive out of it. So when I say drop, this shin is dropping towards the ground a little bit, and then I drive and I shoot forward as explosive as I can. Okay, so you go whenever you're ready in terms of getting set up, drop and drive. Here's what it looks like. Hey, good work on that rep. Now let's get the other side, same idea. Just one or two more little cues to make you even more efficient. We already talked about the setup, the ball of the foot. Let's see if I can get my body past this white line on my first step. The only way I can get my body that far is to explode, pushing the ground hard and explode forward. That's the only way I'm gonna get out that far. So that's your goal. How far can you get out on your first step? Let's see what happens. So what you're gonna do is 3 reps on your right knee, 3 reps on your left knee. So pause it and then rejoin me for the last set of sprints for the day. Here we go, last set of sprints for the day. Okay, what we're gonna do is backward pogo jumps, 3 of them. On my third one, I'm gonna land, boom, and shoot myself forward. So backward pogo, 1, 2, 3, third one, plant, I'm gonna drive and explode forward, just like I did on the half kneeling start. I gotta launch my body forward. Here we go. What we're doing is 3 reps of these backward to sprints, these backward pogos to sprints. So make sure you're pausing the video, hit 3 reps, full speed. These are sprint drills, right? You go full speed, that means you walk back, you take your time, you shake it out, then you do your next rep. It's not consecutive, okay? And then that's it for our speed development.
All right, guys, finish your portion. We are going to work on a ladder today, okay? So we're gonna do an exercise and then we're gonna do your cardio movement. So similar to what we've been doing, instead of gassers, we're gonna go with a 20-yard shuttle or 20-meter shuttle for you soccer players. So what that's gonna look like is down and back, or sorry, not down and back, 5 links, okay? So I'm gonna go down, back, down, back, down. So you'll know you did it right if you end on the opposite side, okay? But before you even start that, you are going to do 6 split jumps each side, okay? So what that looks like, right here, up and down, okay? We'll get into it in a second. I just want to make sure we're extra clear on our rep scheme, okay? So what I have for you guys today is 6 reps down to 1. If you really feel like you're in great shape right now, you can choose to do 8 reps down to 1, but my recommendation, if you have not done a lot of cardio, 6 reps to 1, okay? So if you do 6 reps of the split jumps, you're doing 6 shuttles. If you do 8 reps of the split jumps, you're doing 8 shuttles, okay? So you don't do one and then the other, okay? So this is what it will look like. I will demo the 6s, okay? So I'm gonna do 6 split jumps each side, then I'm gonna do the shuttle, okay? From there, you guys will just subtract 1 jump, and then you'll do the shuttle. And then again, subtract a jump, shuttle again. Okay, so I'll do the first rep with you, and I'll set you up for the rest of the workout. Okay, so this is what it looks like. Down here, 1, 1, 2, 2, 3, 3, 4, 4, 5, 5, 6, 6, and then we're shuttling. You're going to take about 30 to 45 seconds rest. Then you're going to do 5 jumps on each side. Run the 5 links again. Rest 30 to 45 seconds. 4 reps, all the way till you get to 1. Okay? Again, if you think that's going to be easy just looking at it, start with 8. Okay? But if you buy into 8, you're committed. I will see you guys next time. Hope you enjoy this workout.